evening and welcome to the Tuesday night net of the Ozarks Amateur Radio Society. This net we call regularly at Tuesday nights, 7 p.m. on this frequency of 146.970 negative offset with a PL tone on 162.2. My name is Shawn and my call sign is KE0MAD. While it's not an emergency net, if anyone has any emergency traffic at any time, please call break. Does anyone have any emergency traffic at this time, please call now. Alright, nothing heard. We'll move on with announcements. I am using NetLogger for check-ins on the net, so if you want to check in through NetLogger, you're more than welcome. Let's see, the Ozarks Amateur Radio Society meets on the second Saturday of the month at the Happy House Restaurant in Monette, Missouri. The meeting's at 7 p.m., but you can come in at 6 to eat and enjoy some good conversation. You do not have to eat to attend. You also do not have to be a ham to attend. And everyone is welcome, including family members and those interested in amateur radio. The next meeting is this Saturday, May 10th. So don't forget that. And also May 10th at noon in Springfield at Dawling Park, we'll be having our monthly fox hunt. It's going to be 4 micro foxes, and it'll be a walking hunt. There are some parking lots I see there that you can, if something seems like it's far away, you can drive a little closer to it, but the majority of it's going to be a walking hunt, though. So we invite everybody to come to that. Again, 12 o'clock at Dawling Park in Springfield, Missouri. We have the 3 regular nets, the D-Star net on Mondays at 8 p.m. on 444.150. Also linked to Reflector 59 Alpha. Of course, we have tonight's net and the Simplex net every Thursday at 8 p.m. on 146.460. Do we have any announcements of interest in amateur radio? Please call now.
KF0NKV.
Siri, good to hear you. KF0NKV with an announcement. Go ahead.
I am back to streaming on 59 Radio, so if you want to check that out, it's going to be on the YouTube channel.
Oh, well, nice. So, yeah, if you want to check that out, you can go to 59 Radio on YouTube if you want to check out how you sound or miss part of the net tonight. Well, you got anything else, Siri?
Nope. That's all.
All right, well, we appreciate it. Good to hear you. Any other announcements of interest amateur radio, please call now. I'll get it out. All right, nothing heard. How about any short time or mobile check-ins at this time? Don't sound like we have any short-term mobile check-ins. So we'll move up top of the NetLogger list with Dave, KE6GAE in Rogersville. Well, how was the work day, Dave?
KE0MAD and the rest of the net. This is KE6GAE, long. I didn't get home till after 5 o'clock tonight. And gotta remember I start about 6:15 in the morning. But for the next month, it's probably going to be like this. So I probably won't make fox hunt this weekend. I'm going to give it a shot, but I got to get that garage door fixed. And that might be what I'm doing in the morning. So if I got it done, I'll make it. If not, I won't be able to make this fox hunt. But other than that, just sitting here trying to relax a little bit. I had to do some work when I got home, so took care of that. Now I'm going to just sit back and relax for a while. Other than that, thanks for doing the net, Shawn. We'll pass it back to net control. KE6GAE back to net control.
All right, Dave. Well, if you make it, you do. If not, I guess you don't. Well, hopefully we do see you, but I understand on needing to get things done. All right, we'll say 7-3 and move down to Siri for her normal check-in. KF0NKV, haven't heard you in a while. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I've been pretty busy with school. It's been a tough one. being a freshman and all. But yeah, I'm doing chill so far.
Yeah, I understand the school thing. Well, stick with it and don't worry about all this stuff. This stuff can come later. Don't worry about it one bit. Well, good to hear you in there, Siri. Glad you were able to make the net tonight.
Roger, Roger. I know I can slide it in, and hopefully my dad can hear me out in his truck. He's got multiple radios hooked on to his new flatbed truck.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Roger, Roger.
All right, Siri. Well, thanks for checking in tonight. Thanks for putting the live stream up. Appreciate it. It sounds like you remembered how to do it. My problem is if I don't do it very often, I'll forget how to do it. Anyway, 7-3 to you, Siri, and we'll move down to Rich, KE0MAD in Mount Vernon. Rich, did we lose you? KE0MAD. I doubled with you. Try it again. Oh, I know what's going on, Rich. You're coming in simplex. Check your radio. I think you're just transmitting on 9.7. Not 9.7, but 3.7.
Okay, how's that? Is that better?
Yeah. Go ahead and give it another try. Every time I'd unkey, I'd hear you in the background. I'm like, well, I'm doubling with them. But it was just because you were coming in through the other direction. Anyway, how you doing?
Oh, doing pretty good. Not much going on around here. I was picking up a little bit of hum through the HF radio, so I don't know. I might have some wet coax or something I need to check into, but other than that, not much else going on. So back to net control, KB0RHA.
All right, Rich. Thanks for checking in. Yeah, you never know on that. That could be, you could go down a crazy rabbit hole, and it could be something super simple, just like a loose coax connection. Anyway, catch you later. Bob, KA0RM is next on the list.
KA0RM, I didn't know I was on the list, but that's fine. 0 on HF. Anyway, they ain't done much today, really. I got groceries there a little bit with Mama today. So I say, we went to Monette for Taco Tuesday. And I guess that's about it there today. I went out there, I got a call later this afternoon. I had to go help load a trailer, and I got to go back in the morning to unload one there, so that keep me busy for a little bit. Then I get a weed eater out there, and hopefully it don't rain before I do. So I got most of that done the other day, but I got some I got to get done yet before we have another rain. Still got water out there in the yard, standing. About got stuck with the pull a little trailer around today behind the garden tractor area, picking up sticks and stuff, that fell out of the tree there, and about got stuck with it a couple times, but we made it. That's about it, Shawn. We'll catch you later. KA0RM.
All right, Bobby, I know what you mean by getting stuck. Oh man, that's what happened to me. When I was taking that generator out there, and then I go put it back up. The ground's so saturated, and that generator waned so much, my lawnmower just kept getting stuck everywhere in the yard. So, and my yard's never saturated, so we've got a lot of rain. All right, catch you later, Bob. Next on the list is Marvin, KE0ZKM.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone on the net. Hey, real quick, Shawn, can you repeat the nets you were talking about, please? I've got my ink pen ready this time. Thank you.
Oh, the nets that we do the, so Mondays we do the, so it's kind of changing a little bit. Of course, this isn't OARS related, this other net. So Mondays at 7:30, I'm going to call a GMRS net on the Springfield GMRS repeater. That's at 7:30. Then at 8 p.m., we have our D-Star net on 444.150 D-Star mode. It's linked to Reflector 59 Alpha. Then, of course, we have tonight's net. And the Simplex net every Thursday at 8 p.m. on 146.460.
I appreciate it. Never mind. This and Thursday's the only ones I can get into. I'm not in GMRS yet or D-Star, so I apologize. I didn't mean to waste your time. Not much else going on here. Just playing on the radio whenever I can, trying to get on local nets. Chasing DX. Not much else going on, so I'm going to say hopefully see you Saturday. And KE0ZKM, back to net.
You're not wasting my time, Marvin. Hey, appreciate you checking in, and yeah, you never know. Sometimes you may miss something, and it's good to hear it again. Yeah, hopefully we see you there on Saturday. Speaking of next Saturday, or this Saturday, we got Lee in 7LP, which I need to get in contact with.
Well, I'm usually monitoring the repeater here, and generally, if you give me a call, I will answer. If I can hear it. Of course, on Monday, we were out in the yard all day long, so the radio was not on. I was mowing, and about an acre and a half of lawn to mow and sticks to pick up, and from all the wind blowing, which I'm very fortunate. I didn't have a tree go down, so it was all good. And so we were in pretty good shape there after everything that happened. So it's just we had a little bit of leaf litter and limb litter that came off the trees that we had to pick up and then go ahead and mow around the yard and have some fun. But yeah, we got to get together. So I don't know if you just want to go to the park and hand them over to me, or we meet somewhere and I'll set it up early on before everyone gets there. But anyhow, whatever you want, we'll go ahead and do that. So, and I can drive down to Monette and meet with you, or it doesn't matter. And with that, I'll turn it back to net control. This is N7LP.
Yeah, no problem, Lee. I'm off all week. Probably what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to go ahead and put them all on the charger tonight, charge them all up, and then I'm going to be going to Mount Vernon tomorrow anyway. I'll just holler at you while I'm in Mount Vernon, and we can meet somewhere and hand them to you like we did the last time. But I'm going to turn them all up, though, to maximum power output this time instead of having them turned down to, tenth or quarter power, whatever they were on.
Give it a little confusion there with a little bit of power. I love it. It's N7OP.
Yeah. All right, catch you later. KF60Z, Mel, also in Mount Vernon. How you doing, Mel?
I'm doing very well this evening. Kind of recovered at least the important stuff from the storm. Got my yard cleaned up. Sure looks good to have green grass growing now instead of tree limbs all over the place. And the biggest tree in my backyard that went down, I measured the trunk on it, and it was 40 inches in diameter. And we had to do something a little different to keep that the main trunk of that tree from falling on my ham tower. Cut off a hollow limb in another tree, and lo and behold, we discovered we'd uncovered a vulture's nest with several eggs in it. So life was exciting around here this week, but I'm glad the excitement is somewhat past. KF60Z.
Well, that's a pretty interesting find. I bet that was a pretty good surprise. Well, That's pretty cool. Well, thanks for sharing that, Mel, and glad you're doing well. And thanks for checking into the net tonight. And here's another one I haven't heard in a while. Jimmy, WB0QV in Marionville. How'd you fare through the storm, Jimmy?
KE0MAD in the net, WB0QV. Well, done okay through the storm. Now I haven't been on much, been under the weather a little bit on and off this winter, and so finally think I'm back to normal, or close to normal. Got the yard cleaned up Monday or yesterday, and didn't have any trees down, just a bunch of limbs and crap like that to pick up, but didn't have any damage that could find, so done pretty good, I think. Anyway, good to hear everybody. Glad to be back on. I've been listening some, but haven't been on that much. Just haven't felt like it. KE0MAD, WB0QV.
Well, that's all right. I'm glad you're feeling better, and good to hear you. Question for you real quick. Do you ever mess with JS8 call?
I have not.
All right. Well, I was hoping to find someone. I know you're pretty hot into FT8. I'm trying to start. I mean, I've got my radio and everything hooked up to use on JS8 call. Just I don't know the first thing about it. It's kind of not self-explanatory, if you know what I mean. Where FT8 is pretty much self-explanatory, point and click. Anyway, I'm trying to figure that out. But anyway, Jimmy, hey, thanks for checking in tonight. It's good hearing you in there. This is KE0MAD. We're at the bottom of the list looking for over-there check-ins for the OARS Tuesday night net. Well, we'll call one more time for any last-minute check-ins at this point for the OARS Tuesday night 2-meter net. Please call now.
KF0LCX.
Great, KF0LZX. How you doing?
Oh, doing good, Shawn. Just hanging out here at the house, kind of normal work day. Ran down to George's at Cassville this morning for a couple hours, and then just worked from the house the rest of the afternoon. And when I got through work and tried to get outside and get a couple things done before the rain started, or sprinkle started, or whatever we got. But anyway, that's about it. Thanks for running in that, and turn it back over to Net Control. KF0LZX.
Yeah, and here in Aurora, I don't think we got anything that I know of anyway. Of course, we're at Springfield doctor's appointment for a few hours. Maybe we got something then, but I guess tomorrow they're saying kind of the same thing, maybe a little better chance of rain. We'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for checking in. And that puts us at the bottom of the list. This is KE0MAD. Do we have any further check-ins for the net? Please call now.
Net Control. Net Control, this is November 5, Juliet Bravo Papa, N5JBP. In for the check-in only.
Is that November 5 Juliet Bravo Papa? Is that what you said?
N5JBP, that is correct.
All right, well, it looks like Joe out of Green Forest. So, hello, Joe. Thanks for getting on the net. We appreciate the, we'll call it the 2-meter DX contact on the net here. Hope you're doing well down there in Green Forest, and you're making it in really good to the repeater. So we'll say 7-3 to you. We're at the bottom of the list. If we have anybody else that'd like to check in, please call now. right, nothing heard. Well, we had a couple people we haven't heard in a while, and we had a new check-in, Joe down there in Green Forest. Really good signal there coming from Green Forest. Well, 11 check-ins including myself. Appreciate everybody that came to check in tonight, and hope to see anybody that can make it to the meeting and the fox hunt on Saturday. It would be greatly appreciated. So we'll say 7-3, and we're going to return the repeater back to normal ammetry as this is KE0MAD.